Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. So, why should you exercise first thing in the morning? That is the subject of today's video. It's just gone 6:30, the sun's come up and I'm out here. I'm getting my run done, getting it done early. Now I can't pretend this is something I do every day. It's not something I'm brilliant at doing, but when I do it, there are some definitely are some unquestionable benefits, and I'm going to run through those today. So let's get on and get going with this run. So I've actually got quite a busy day planned today, got lots of things to do. So that brings me to reason number one of why I think you should get out early and get your exercise done. And that's because it allows time for other priorities. So instead of lying in bed, maybe sleeping, dozing, looking at my phone, wasting a couple of hours, trying to get ahead of the day, get out here, get my exercise done, and I can get on with the other things I've got planned. So that car park during the day would usually be full of cars, lots of people walking their dogs, but at this time there's no one around, so that's maybe a bonus reason why to get up early and exercise. But my second point for you is that getting up early to exercise means that you increase your focus for the rest of the day. I mean, there's no doubt when I get up early and exercise, I get back and I'm productive. I've woken my body up, I'm feeling good, I get things done. That's point number two. Now, getting up early to exercise is definitely not an easy thing for me. It doesn't come naturally, and maybe if you're watching this, you're in the same boat. And it's tricky if your job is not consistent with hours. Maybe you work late shifts, even night shifts, and it's particularly difficult even on your days off. But even if it's an occasional thing, even if you just every now and again get up and get that exercise done early, I think you will feel the benefit. It's something I want to implement more in my routine. I've become a little bit slack recently. It's one of my motivations for making this video, is to keep me motivated to do the things that I know benefit me. But number three on our list of why you should get up early to exercise is that it reduces mental fatigue. There are actually scientific studies that reveal when you exercise later in the day, you have more chance of being fatigued because you've been thinking about that exercise all day. Mentally, you're going over and over in your head, thinking, oh, I've got to go and exercise later. Oh, I've got to go and exercise later. Or maybe you're battling with yourself, thinking, oh, I need to get out the door, do my exercise. All of that costs energy. Whereas if you get out the door, there's no wasted energy. That's point number three. As I head up another hill, I'll give you point number 4, and it's that it allows for 2-a-days. What do I mean by that? I'm getting my run done early this morning, and I'm doing a weight session later with a friend. So it allows me to get both those sessions in one day with a nice gap in between. Point number 4, why you should get up early to exercise, allows for 2-a-days. So my next point is a nutrition-based point, and it's that getting up early to exercise creates an opportunity to improve metabolic flexibility. What do I mean by that? Well, I think to be good exercisers, we should be good at utilising different energy stores. So I like my body to be able to get its energy from its fat stores and its carbohydrate stores. And the way I do that is that sometimes I like to train fasted. So like today, I've come out without any breakfast. So in theory, my body will start utilising its fat stores for energy. So yeah, just creating that flexibility. At this time of the morning, it can be quite stunning outside. The way the light comes through the trees, the stillness, the birds singing. So, a reason to get up early and exercise. So it's beautiful. The world is at its most beautiful when it's waking up. Is that a quote? I don't know, I feel like it should be a quote. The world is at its most beautiful when it's waking up. But no, jokes aside, it is one of the best parts of the day. So guys, I want to be fully transparent with you. I've already mentioned, you know, I'm not always the best at getting up early. State yesterday, for example, I got up at 9 o'clock, went downstairs, had some breakfast, watched a bit of TV, and as a result, I didn't really feel like my day started till about midday. So I felt like I wasted that whole morning. And by the end of the day, I felt like I'd shortchanged myself a bit. Now, obviously, days like that, every now and again, absolutely fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with the occasional day where you just, you know, you rest, watch TV, films, things like that. But I want to hold myself to higher standards on my days off from work. And it didn't take much coming up with these reasons today of why it's advantageous to get out early and exercise. Let's take today, for example. So I've done nearly 8 kilometers. So I've been for an 8-kilometer run. I've shot a YouTube video, and it's just gone 7:30. So the rest of the day feels like a bonus. So that is my final point for you guys of why you should get up early to exercise, is that you start the day with a sense of accomplishment. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. And if you're not already a subscriber, do consider subscribing. That'd be awesome. And I'll catch you in another video.